Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Friends, it's Saturday morning React-TOONS time featuring Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm giddy because I just saw the title of this episode. What is the title, you say? It is Book 2, Chapter 7, Zuko Alone. Friends, like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. Oh yeah, and away we go.
Aang can save the world.
I love you, Aang. I love Aang and crew very much. We have a new member, but let's watch some Zuko.
We no longer have anything to gain by traveling together. I need to find my own way. You're like my sister. My father says she was born lucky. He says I was lucky to be born. I don't need luck, though. I've always had to struggle and fight, and that's made me strong. It's made me who I am.
Oh my God, let's do this. I am so psyched. It's like a few dollars more. Oh. Probably should have walked that across, but. I was gonna say, we're going full bandit now, dude. What are all these? Looks thin. Thin in the face. Who was that? Mother? I don't think we've ever even heard him talk about her, have we?
Could I get some water, a bag of feed, and something hot to eat?
Not enough here for a hot meal. I can get you 2 bags of feed.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he looks thin.
Ow!
Hey! You throwing eggs at us, stranger?
No.
You see who did throw it?
No.
Thanks for your contribution. The army appreciates your support. You better leave town. Penalty for staying's a lot steeper than you can afford, stranger. Trust me.
Oh, buddy, you better be way better than you look.
I'll take you to my house and feed your ostrich horse for you. Come on, I owe you.
All right, that's a little bit better.
No one can ever sneak up on us.
Pig cows or sheep cows or something?
You a friend of Lee's?
Sure.
Does this guy have a name?
He doesn't have to say who he is if he doesn't want to, Sela.
Dear God, this is like fistful of dollars.
The real soldiers are all fighting the war, like Lee's big brother, Sensu.
I wonder if we'll see him.
Gonsu could use some help on the barn. Why don't you two work for a while, and then we'll eat?
You don't seem like you're from around here.
Mm-mm.
Where are you from then?
Far away.
Oh. Where are you going?
Lee, give it a rest. It's not nice to bother people about things they might not want to talk about. A man's past is his business.
So I wonder if he's gonna start to like this family, and then the Earth soldiers are gonna come, the thugs. I mean, this is following like Magnificent Seven type of. It's a very, very Western feeling.
Hey Mom, want to see how Azula feeds turtle ducks?
Zuko, why would you do that?
Ow! Ow, ow!
I mean, you threw a rock at one of her kids, so.
Zuko, that's what moms are like. If you mess with their babies, they're gonna bite you back.
Oh God, what happened to her? Yes, of course she's awesome. Oh, these are the other girls.
Can you make Zuko play with us? We need equal teams to play a game.
I am not cartwheeling. I don't want to play with you.
We are brother and sister. It's important for us to spend time together. Don't you think so, Mom?
Yes, darling, I think it's a good idea to play with your sister. Go on now, just for a little while.
Now what you do is, try to knock the apple off the other person's head, like this.
Whoa, we shouldn't be doing that.
See, I told you it would work.
I was just coming to get you. Uncle Iroh sent us a letter from the warfront.
Oh boy.
Girls are crazy!
If the city is as magnificent as its wall, Ba Sing Se must be something to behold.
Yeah, Ba Sing Se is where he meets his Waterloo.
For Zuko, a pearl dagger from the general who surrendered when we broke through the outer wall. Note the inscription and the superior craftsmanship.
Never give up without a fight.
And for Azula, a new friend. She wears the latest fashion for Earth Kingdom girls.
If Uncle doesn't make it back from war, then Dad would be next in line to be Fire Lord, wouldn't he?
Azula, we don't speak that way.
What?
Much better Fire Lord than his royal tea-loving kookiness.
So Iroh was... Oh, wow. I wonder if it's because of the failure of Ba Sing Se.
You're holding them all wrong. Keep in mind, these are dual swords. Two halves of a single weapon. Don't think of them as separate, because they're not. They're just two different parts of the same whole.
Love it.
I think you'd really like my brother Sensu. He used to show me stuff like this all the time.
That would explain how quickly you got that. Oh boy.
What do you think they want?
Trouble.
Come on, Zuko. Let your legend begin here, buddy. We only need one more element on our team.
Your son's battalion got captured.
Dressed them up in Fire Nation uniforms and put them on the front line unarmed, way I heard it.
Dear God.
You watch your mouth.
Yeah. Something to say?
Iroh has lost his son. Your cousin, Lieutenant, did not survive the battle.
Oh, man.
I'm going to the front. I'm going to find Sensu and bring him back.
And my dad goes? Will you stay?
No. I need to move on. I want you to have this. Read the inscription.
Oh, my God.
Never give up without a fight.
Wow, dude, Iroh sent that back for you, man.
You waste all your time playing with knives. You're not even good. Uncle's coming home.
Does that mean we won the war?
No. It means Uncle's a quitter and a loser.
Wow.
A real general would stay and burn Ba Sing Se to the ground, not lose the battle and come home crying.
He's probably just sad his only kid is gone.
Yeah.
Fire Lord Azulon. Can't you just call him grandfather? He's not exactly the powerful Fire Lord he used to be. Someone will probably end up taking his place soon.
Wow.
What is wrong with that child?
Yeah, she gets worse.
Now, would you show Grandfather the new moves you demonstrated to me?
Her fire's still orange. You all told me the blue is like super duper, like powerful. An indication of somebody that can wield that is like a true master.
Prodigy. Just like her grandfather for whom she's named.
You'll never catch up.
I'd like to demonstrate what I've been learning.
Oh boy. Don't try to
I failed.
No, I loved watching you. That's who you are, Zuko. Someone who keeps fighting even though it's hard.
Just tell me what you want. Everyone else go.
We're gonna get a little patricide here.
That with Lu Ten gone, Iroh's bloodline has ended. My brother abandoned the siege at Ba Sing Se, and who knows when he will return home.
Oh my God, this is how he jumps the line.
Father, revoke Iroh's birthright.
Wow.
You dare suggest I betray Iroh, my firstborn? I think Iroh has suffered enough. But you, your punishment has scarcely begun.
They're gonna find out the grandfather's dead.
But I heard everything. Grandfather said Dad's punishment should fit his crime. You must know the pain of losing a firstborn son by sacrificing your own.
Liar.
I'm only telling you for your own good. I know. Maybe you could find a nice Earth Kingdom family to adopt you.
Stop it. You're lying.
God, this is terrible.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
It's time for a talk. You have to help. It's Lee. The thugs from town came back as soon as Gonsu left. When they ordered us to give them food, Lee pulled a knife on them.
Oh no.
Then they took...
Zuko!
If Lee's old enough to fight, he's old enough to join the army. I know we barely know you, but...
I'll get your son back.
Come on, dude. This is it, man. This is it, dude. This is where your legend starts right now.
I told you he'd come!
Tear through these guys, kid. Look at him with the hair, man.
Who do you think you are, telling us what to do?
It doesn't matter who I am. You're not soldiers. You're bullies. Freeloaders abusing your power. You don't want Lee in your army. You're sick cowards messing with a family who's already lost one son to the war.
Are you gonna let this stranger stand there and insult you like this?
Oh my God, go kid. Oh my God, rode him down. Now, tough guy, leader. I can't tell if he's even bending. Come on, Zuko. Don't let this guy even touch you. Come on, Zuko. All right, if this guy's bending, you got to do it, dude.
Please, my love, listen to me. Everything I've done to protect you.
Oh, no.
Remember this, Zuko. No matter how things may seem to change, never forget who you are.
Oh my God, is she sacrificing herself? Get up, kid.
Get up.
Come on. That's right.
Who are you?
My name is Zuko, son of Ursa and Fire Lord Ozai, Prince of the Fire Nation and heir to the throne.
Liar! I heard of you. You're not a prince, you're an outcast. His own father burned and disowned him.
Not a step closer.
It's yours. You should have it.
No, I hate you.
Damn, man.
Where's Mom?
No one knows. Oh, and last night, Grandpa passed away.
Not funny, Azula. You're sick. And I want my knife back. Now.
Who's going to make me? Mom?
Oh, God.
Where is she?
Did she leave or did he kill her? Oh, my God.
We lay you to rest. As was your dying wish, you are now succeeded by your second son.
So this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. Oh, kid. Oh, he's my favorite character, man. He is my favorite character. Holy shit. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 7, Zuko Alone. And the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Zuko Alone, the 7th chapter of the 2nd book of Avatar: The Last Airbender. God, just when you think that this kid's story can't get any more tragic. Obviously, there's no way to know exactly what happened in this one. I'm sure they will elaborate at some point. But for whatever reason, presumably from this point forward, his mom is no longer in the picture. Whether she was, she said, everything I do, I've done for you, and then she's gone. And obviously the father, Ozai, who's a total tool, didn't say anything, didn't give, Zuko any type of information. I mean, I don't know. Did he kill her? Did she sacrifice herself to save Zuko because he was going to kill Zuko? Who knows? I don't know that at all. But obviously, Ozai killed his dad. There's a little patricide going on in there. I mean, I guess you could say there's a possibility that didn't happen, but it was very leading. They certainly want us to at least think that. We knew that Iroh failed to take Ba Sing Se, and I didn't know that his son died in that battle. If they mentioned it, I'd forgotten that detail. Can you believe it? But again, I didn't realize that I don't think they ever got into the idea that because his son died, that's how he lost Ba Sing Se. The last time they talked about that, he just said that they were too good. The city was too well protected, and he laid siege to it as long as he could, but he just literally couldn't get through. I mean, I remember him talking about it. I mean, of course, Iroh's always like, hey, they were fantastic defenders. I couldn't, he's always so complimentary and so basically just so transparent that, this is why this happened. Now, again, in retrospect, it makes me think, was he trying to, I don't know, protect himself? It doesn't seem like Iroh to kind of give himself an excuse or to kind of manipulate the facts a little bit, like, oh, they were too good, not that I checked out. I don't think that's what happened. Again, if he did check out after his only son died, I certainly wouldn't. I wouldn't look at Iroh any the lesser if he did that. I mean, my God, he's to me, he's that much more realistic. As I have so many thoughts going through my head. I'm stammering, but this episode was absolutely one of my favorites. Again, obviously, completely 100% Zuko centric. It gave us a lot of what we can experience or expect in certain attitudes and why Zuko is what he is. He's proven many, many times, especially in these flashbacks when he's a young kid, he got burned because he literally challenged his father and said, you're throwing these raw recruits into a meat grinder. We can't do that. We shouldn't be doing that. And of course, then he burns him because all that stuff. So Zuko's story is so tragic. And every time we learn a little bit more about it, it's that much more tragic. I mean, other than Iroh, thank God for Iroh, other than Iroh, from this point now in his history, his timeline, he doesn't have his mom, and he's basically living in a house of vipers, a nest of adders, right, with his sister and his dad. I mean, it's not great. I didn't realize, and I forget their names right now because we only ever had them in the one episode, but the two parts of Azula's trio, I didn't realize they went back that far. You know what I mean? That's all the way to childhood that they have been together. And obviously the infatuation with Zuko is in there as well. The other thing that I found very interesting was it Azulon, Fire Lord Azulon, and then obviously Azula named for him. So he literally skipped his son and named his daughter after that is some interesting, to go to a second born for, presumably you would think, okay, my firstborn is going to be my heir. The second born, I'm just trying to think in like royal lineage type of, circumstances and how everything would kind of play out, that you would name your firstborn after your father, presumably because at some point, if your machinations work correctly, if you're trying to get favor to potentially make this power play, you would name him after your father. Iroh didn't name his son after the father. So if you went ahead and did that, but he skipped one and named his second born, that is weird to me because, it's almost like this was a plan from a long time back. I'm starting to wonder now if, Ozai has some type of, either he has the ability or he was told some type of prophecy, because he seems to be prepared for a couple of these contingencies. And the Azula thing is really, really not damning because we don't have enough evidence yet, but it's very interesting to me. There's a lot going on here, and I think about the comet, and I think about like how he knew, like Ozai knew to do certain things. This seems like he might be getting a little bit of help from somewhere. And that's utter speculation on my part, but it certainly seems like he's been prepared for these eventualities. You know what I mean? There's so much going on there. And Zuko, we can now firmly and 100% say he's been carried along through this family and this family's violence without contributing to it, at least not overtly. You know what I mean? In fact, when he threw the stone at the turtle duck or whatever it was, he said, this is how Azula feeds the ducks. And it was almost like a kid being like, I didn't realize that was going to hurt that duck. You know, why did it bite me? Because you're messing with it, and that's the mom. Okay, so that was the foreshadowing too for the end. That's how moms act. If you mess with their children, this is what they're gonna bite you. I think the story's only gonna get worse. This show is so incredibly well done. I'm going to end with this, friends. This had the look, the feel. There is absolutely no way that they couldn't at least say that they were inspired by like the spaghetti westerns. This had, I mean, we had like whistle work that was going off in the music, you know, with the flutes. We had like the hazy, you know, the dust covered, reminded me of all kinds of, you know, again, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, A Few Dollars More, Fistful of Dollars, Magnificent Seven, you know, where you have a family. And that in Magnificent Seven, it was a whole town that needed to hire some people to come in and help them. But this also had a very different ending to it, in that this was very much like Frankenstein, the book Frankenstein, when the monster is hiding and kind of like basically peeking into and observing a family, a farming family. I think they were farmers. And he started to know them, and they had no idea he was there kind of eavesdropping outside. I think it was like a wood shed type thing that shared a common wall with their home. And he started to understand them. He started to basically feel like a part of the family. And so he started to do little like helpful, almost like, you know, like fairy type of things, you know. He would go around and repair things and bring them food and all that great stuff. And then he had the monster had all of this built up in his mind that as soon as he revealed himself, he'd be accepted into the family and blah, blah, blah. And so it's my long-winded way of saying, you know, as soon as he revealed himself as a member of the Fire Nation, he was completely shunned. And it's just devastating that he can't be anywhere where he can both be himself and be accepted. And by God, I'm telling you what, you know that I want him with Aang and everybody else. I mean, I know that I've veiled it appropriately and barely spoke about it, but you know, here's the thing. If that is the course that we're going to, and I can't imagine that they wouldn't do it at this time, that at some point he's going to join up. Whether that works or not, who cares? I just want them together. The thing is, though, if you're telling a story, you do just this. You make Zuko just so alone, so seemingly, literally, figuratively, feeling emotionally alone. And then you have him find a group like the group that we have. Oh my God. And if they learn to accept him and bring him in, oh my God, it's going to be the family found that this kid never had. I can't even speculate. It gets me weepy. I cannot wait to see where this show goes. So effing good. This is the best. Thank you all so very much for watching this with me. It is absolutely a joy. What a tale. What a tale. And we aren't even halfway through yet. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Avatar or any of our Saturday morning React Tunes. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye from this fantastic tale of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 7, Zuko Alone. But where should we say goodbye from? We are the Greek chorus. Friends, we are the people that have taken up the job of the original creatives. Those creatives wanted to get this magnificent story in as many ears as could hear it. Now that's our job. We go around, we find people that haven't seen the show before and say, listen, just trust me. It's amazing. And thus we help to expand the audience. We take up that original goal and we help. And friends, as our reward for doing that, we get to jump back into the episode we just watched and say goodbye from a favored scene. I will not have us steal thunder from what I am praying. I have chills. What I am praying is going to be a brand new meet cute between Zuko and our gang at some point, somehow, some way. But you know what we're going to do? We can't let him know that we're here. But if there's any way that we can help Zuko from afar, just travel with him, just off to the side or just behind. If there's anything that we can do to help this kid, maybe direct him in the way that we know our people went, the way that we know his potential family found could be resting, and maybe, just maybe, we can guide the two groups together. Friends, until we can continue this fantastic tale, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.
Thank you.